Hi, I'm Marcus and I've made an album called Shake the Hand of the Future Millionaire. You know, the reason this album came about is because my old band, Lucky 8, and whoever turns up just fizzled out and just stopped. And after so many years of trying, I was just like, fuck. And I was cycling home, just a mild breakdown, just like a fucking, the hill was long, I think my bike had broken and everything just seemed to be turning to shit. Like all around me, everything just seemed to be turning to shit. So I was like, fuck! What ended up happening was, I ended up no longer working with Malika.
Hi!
I stopped using this, my beloved bass. Bought me this cheap acoustic guitar, and I decided to use this. I sat down and I taught myself acoustic guitar. I'd already been using, I'd already moved from bass to guitar, but I'd basically using a drop C, so yeah, basically I started teaching myself real guitar. And I wrote Rats, I wrote Clap Like a Seal, and I wrote Bones and Salt. So to teach myself how to perform on my own. So up to this point, I've basically been in bands for the past fucking 8 or so years, and I have tried to do solo stuff when I tried to do stand-up, but they kind of fell. But now seemed like the time, because because I want to be on the 27 list. I don't necessarily want to die, but if I do die, I want to be at least on there. And while that day is coming up a little bit more readily than I was hoping, hopefully I can maybe squeeze in there, you know. So that was my aim. So I proceeded to write the album. I initially only wrote 7 tracks because that's what I wanted, was a 7-track album, you know, 7-track mini album, just to kind of just step out there, show myself, and then work off a whole bunch of other EPs and stuff. But you know, just start, you know, home recording and stuff. A 7-track album, which turned to be shit. Then I went bowling with Mills, and we were discussing about how I could go up to Norwich, where he was doing university, and record up there. And he said, I can't have a 7-track album, it has to be a 10-track album or 40 minutes, those are the rules. And since he was going to be my producer, I figured I might as well. So then that's how the album turned into a 10-track album. Because basically if you tell me to do something, I will more than likely do it, because I'm a bitch. And so, the track listing for the album is: track 1, Losing Faith, played by Little Lily Amber Heard. Track 2, Rats. 5, Would I Lie to You? Yes, because I'm a cunt that way. Track 9, Gottfried, written in prison, played by Rush. Track 3, Bones and Salt. Track 8, Clap Like a Seal. And track 10, I personally have nothing against vegetarians. Track 4, I Killed Giants. Track 7, That Don't Sit Right With Me. This is also the second track in which I play on the old drop C guitar. Yeah, I think it works well. The album artwork looks a little like this. And this is a picture of a friend of mine called Alan Wake. And yeah, basically I wanted the whole Smiths thing, where they had like an old gay guy on the cover, and it kind of just, you know, and he's been, I work in Soho, and I've seen him around all the time, and just something about the photo seemed nice. It seems like a nice, pleasant little photo, and yeah, I like it. Obviously, so I'm using it as an album cover. And the album's called Shake the Hand of the Future Millionaire, because of a conversation I had with Alan, where basically he was telling me a story about how he invented a board game, and he left a bunch of fat guys to play it, and after he went to bed, after he woke up and came back downstairs, they were still playing it, and one of them ran up to say, "Hi sir, I want to shake the hand of a future millionaire." Alan's not a future millionaire or a millionaire at all. You know, and if my past success rate is anything to go by, I won't be a future millionaire or millionaire at all. So there's just a nice bit of irony in it, and I hope people get that. If not, the recording process was basically got on a we attempted to get on a train to Norwich, but but trains being what they are, we had to get an interconnection up to Grange Hill. I didn't know that place existed. And then a interconnecting bus, which took forever, but it was the most comfortable bus I've ever been on, and it was just me and Mills. So I'm rocking out a massive hangover from drinking all of this stuff. And I'm just sitting on the back of this bus with this beautiful sausage and mayonnaise sandwich, darkest coffee, and my best friend, and it was just it was just a nice shared little experience, and like it was just all round, it's just a nice pleasant journey up to Norwich. And then the recording process was essentially we spent a couple of days tracking the backing tracks of the albums, and we recorded the guitar part on the third day, which I'm not particularly good at playing guitar, certainly not consistently and for long enough time, and I almost drove Mills to hitting me for the constant and unyielding use of the word sorry for each and every time I picked up the guitar and strummed a fucked up note and made it sound shit. And then I went and used this acoustic guitar, which is completely different to the acoustic guitar I'm not normally using, in that it's a good one, and it's like about a foot away from my body. I just so basically the recording of the guitar part was a bit more stressful than I would have liked. Maybe it's just down to me, and part of the recording process was done in a small room, in a small hot room, with another guy about 5 inches away from me, so maybe that added to that too. But anyway, that was But anyway, that's how you record albums, with stress. And then came on to the vocal parts, which I haven't really done vocals in bands except maybe backing vocals, so this was a new experience for me, going out and recording vocals, and it was a lot of fun, and just the sheer performance of it. Hopefully that will come across in the recording, but I had a lot of fun doing the vocals. And then we came to recording the bass. Now for taking up the only instrument I took up with me was my Lee, the drop C guitar, because I like playing that guitar, and I wanted an instrument that I was safe with, but I didn't want to take up my acoustic guitar because it's cheap and costs £70, and so I didn't take a bass with me. Wasn't really planning having much bass on it, but just how the album kind of evolved. And so we borrowed the guitar off the same cat we borrowed the acoustic off, and I opened it, and basically we went and picked it up from Josh's house, and we picked it up on the Thursday, and I didn't see it up until the Friday because busy and stuff. I opened it, and it was a Music Man. And I've been wanting this guitar for a decade. It was the single happiest moment of my life. Literally, I've never been so happy in my fucking life. I was, even when this girl said I do, I was never been so happy in my days. And then recorded the bass lines, and just the thunderiness of it, so yeah. And then that was it. We had one more set of vocals to do because we were recording quite late into the night and stuff, and with it being a university and stuff, we had got turfed out of the recording room about midnight, and I hadn't done the vocals for I personally have nothing against vegetarians, which I then had to go back and do, which is probably a good thing because I sing on a much deeper voice like this, singing voice that I growl with anyway, and so it's kind of just a nice So yeah, basically we then went back to did the last set of vocals, which was like for I personally have nothing against vegetarians, which kind of like wrapped it up nicely because it was the last track on the album. It's my favourite track. I love singing that track, and yeah, so there it is. The album was finished. I finally got my tax money back and I finally made my money back from the taxes I have shoved into the school education system, what with funding universities and stuff, and yet never having gone myself. So, thumbs up all round. And yeah, Norwich is a lovely city, by the way. Very nice, very calm and relaxed, and that probably helped the fact that I was up there during good weather and stuff. And I imagine when I'm up there during rainy season, it'll be like, oh shit. But basically, that was the album, the recording process of the album and stuff, and yeah. I hope this video has been interesting for you. So, I'm with Marcus Patton. The album's called Shake the Hand of the Future Millionaire. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you get it. Bye.